Quick question for you. Are your days starting out calm and focused, or do you feel like you're pulled into the chaos of it all much faster than you're ready for? Me too. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 simple but powerful strategies you can use immediately to help start calming down the chaos, reclaim your day, reclaim your joy, and hopefully reduce stress so that you're ending your days more fulfilled than frustrated. Number 1 strategy we're going to start with is actually in the evening. How you have experienced this day starts the night before. The last 30 minutes before you go to sleep are really a critically important moment because you have this team member that you're probably underutilizing is your subconscious mind. What you feed your mind, the diet you give it to think about and work on overnight is especially important in those last 30 minutes. So instead of doom scrolling and negative stuff or scary stuff or whatever you might be just naturally in a habit of ingesting at the end of the day, feed yourself something that you are maybe learning or want to integrate, perhaps something that you want to read about, a spiritual pursuit, or just a book that gives you joy and lets you escape, but something positive. Stay away from the news at the end of the day, especially because what you put in there at the end of the day, it sticks and it works on it all night long. So let's give it something good to work on. Then you wake up in the morning, that's strategy number 2, and how you spend those first few moments of your day set the tone for the entire day. And this is, I know I'm guilty of it. Most people grab their phone immediately and go to sleep with their phone in their hands, scrolling, right? And then if you do that in the morning, as soon as you check your inbox, as soon as you check the news and all that, you're setting off biochemical reactions in your brain. You're turning the stress on immediately. You can get to all that. It's all waiting for you. It's going to be there. Give yourself ideally 30 minutes, but that's a lot for some people to get started. Just 10 minutes. I know you can do it. Reclaim 10 minutes of your morning and be intentional. Maybe some meditation, maybe just some deep breathing and a little bit of stretching, and calmly work your way into the day. Don't let the world hijack your day before you even get your teeth brushed or your clothes on, but that's what most of us do. That sets up the entire rest of the day. The third strategy is how you spend that evening moment, those morning moments, and maybe the whole day. How much news are you ingesting? I want to encourage you, we're all focused on diets for our bodies, right? What are you feeding your mind? Are you sitting there and going through, I know I get in a habit of it, I go through and scroll headlines and click. Here's the deal. It doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum you like to ingest the news from. Here's the formula. Frustration, fear, commercial break to sell you something. Frustration, fear, commercial break to sell you something. And at the end of the program, if it's a national or local news especially, they run a little uplifting story. So you go, oh, it wasn't that bad. I think I'll tune in again tomorrow. It's bad news. And it's doing pretty much one thing. It's freaking you out and getting your attention. That's what the business is all about. By the way, they're doing gangbusters. They're grabbing more people's attention than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. They're selling more advertising. They're doing great. So take advantage of that idea and leverage it to your advantage, to your benefit. Control what you take in and be ruthless and relentless about those inputs you put in, and try to be very selective. I'm not saying don't check out the news and be informed, but I promise you less news is going to be feeling better for you. And here's a little test for you. Next time you're reading the news, I want you to just reflect when you pause for a moment and just scan your body and your brain. Are you feeling better physically, mentally? Do you feel more uplifted? Are you happier? Or are you kind of like, oh, here we go again? Are you even angry, right? That drives dollars, that drives votes. People want us fired up and frustrated and agitated, but we can't be ourselves if that's the condition we're in. If this has been helpful to you, please share it with someone. And I would love to hear a comment. How do you wrap up your day? What rituals or routines do you intentionally end your day with? And what routines and rituals do you intentionally start your day with? And how much news do you ingest? And what do you do instead of ingesting news all the time? How do you control that and become aware of that? There's great apps on your phone to actually give you a limit on certain apps, on time limit per day as an example, little tool you could use. So I would want to hear that. What are you doing in those moments to have a better day? Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. This is Manley with verticallessons.com.